1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Now, by my count, it's 500 years later to the day. We're saluting this big nutty galoot, this big zany Italian who spent Spanish money to find Los Angeles so that I could have a job. Thank you. And to salute Columbus, we have two studs today from Columbus, Ohio. Let's meet the ladies, shall we? Oh, welcome, ladies. Welcome. We got a picture of Columbus's voyage back there, if you folks can see it. He left Spain, ended up, I think, on Bourbon Street, New Orleans, and had a hell of a time, which is why we're all here. Let me introduce the ladies right now. Next to me is Vidal David. She's a 27-year-old fashion model. Give her a hand. Excuse me. And next to her is 25-year-old physical therapy student Adina Reedy. Give her a hand. And way down at the end, 23-year-old office manager Emily Goldman. Hi, Emily. Good to have you here again. Now, all three of you ladies have been on the show before, correct? The reason you're back is because we have these two fabulous studs from Columbus, Ohio. You ever dated anybody from Ohio before?
No.
No? What kind of guy are you looking for?
I like somebody outdoorsy. I like morning people, somebody disciplined and working out and stuff like that.
Okay, all right, sounds good. How about you, Adina? What kind of guy do you like?
A nice, polite, sexy, romantic.
Do polite and sexy go hand in hand?
It can.
Okay. All right, how about you, Vidal?
Someone really passionate and adventurous, I think.
Someone like Columbus.
Yeah.
Who sailed across the uncharted world to find the new world. Well, let's meet our two guys from Columbus, Michael and Johnny. Bring them out here. Michael, how are you? Johnny, good to see you. All right, right next to me is 23-year-old bouncer Michael Bice. Give him a hand. And the next to Michael, 26-year-old bartender Johnny Earl. Give him a big hand. We don't know the Columbus are. We should. All right, guys, you know the rules. You guys are from Columbus, but that does not change the rules. Whichever one of you has the most hearts at the end of the show gets to go on another date that we pay for. Fair enough? All right, cool. Michael, are women impressed the first time they see you normally?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah? Are you one of the cooler bouncers in Columbus?
The coolest bouncer in
All
Columbus.
right, good, all right. Well, we asked these three Los Angeles ladies what they thought the first time they saw you, Michael. And one lady said, his baby blues melted into me like a hot knife through butter. Second lady said, this boy is so damn delicious, I wanted to take him home in a doggy bag. And the third lady said, compared to this hunk of beef, Rambo is just a little weenie.
His baby blues melted me into like a hot knife through butter would be, Adina.
Nope.
What'd you say, Adina?
I said, this boy is so damn delicious, I wanted to take him home in a doggy bag.
Really?
That's right.
Why is he so delicious? Explain it to me, Adina.
Oh, he's big, and he's broad, and he's strong, and he's silent. And he's sexy as hell.
All right, who actually thought they got melted by a hot knife through butter? Oh,
I did.
Emily Goldman. Hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
Why? What is
Just
so...
look at his eyes. They're beautiful. He has beautiful blue eyes.
And that's enough to melt you?
That's enough.
Okay, all right. Johnny Earl, you sound like a country guy, or maybe
Yeah, all the way from the Midwest.
like a riverboat gambler, perhaps.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, what do women dig most about you, Johnny?
I'd have to say, like, my eyes, smile, and my outgoing personality.
All right, well, we asked them what they thought about your looks, Johnny, when they first saw you. That first impression is the important one. And here's what they said. One lady said, hold me back, it's Johnny Handsome. Second lady said his peekaboo pants were packed full of power. And the third lady said, am I crazy, or does this guy look just like Elsie the cow?
His peekaboo pants were packed full of power. Vidal?
No.
Oh! Viva Vidal, what did you say?
I said, hold me back, it's Johnny Handsome.
Why?
We had a really long date. When I first saw him, he was in jeans, and then later on that evening, he got dressed up really nice, and he looked really handsome.
Okay, so he is Johnny Handsome.
Yes, he is.
Who thought his pants were packed full of power?
I said that.
Why'd you say that, Adina?
Well, see, I went to his hotel room to pick him up, and it was early.
How early?
It was 10. That was early. So
10 in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning. And he was wearing shorts, and these shorts had holes every single solitary place in them. And they didn't leave much to the imagination. They're just holes everywhere.
But you were wearing underwear underneath, right, Johnny?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Definitely wearing underwear.
Johnny, you wouldn't taint Columbus Day.
I wouldn't do that.
So you were pretty happy when you first saw him, huh?
Yeah, he's a very handsome person.
Uh-huh. Did she come too early for you, Johnny?
No, actually, she was fashionably late.
Oh, okay.
Fashionably late.
So you were wearing those shorts on purpose, in other words?
Yeah. Matter of fact, it was.
Johnny
Very comfortable.
Handsome! Come on back and find out more about our two studs from Columbus. Welcome back to our Columbus Day special. Two guys from Columbus, neither of whom has a heart. And from now on, I hope you don't mind, I'm just going to call you Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. Is that okay? Good. All right. All right, Michael. How do you make sure a woman's going to have a good time when she goes out with you?
Get her name tattooed somewhere on your body.
And that would do it.
Well, she'd never forget that, would she?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
All right, well, we asked them what they remembered most about you. And here's what they said. One lady said, I just love a man who lets me get into his skin. Second lady said, all my prayers were answered when his latex started to rise. And a third lady said, one swing of my arm and his pants were a sticky, wet mess.
I just love a man who lets me get into his skin would be Vidal.
Yes.
There you go, your first caller. What does that mean, Vidal?
He told me he wanted to get a tattoo eventually, you know, when he was out here. And he did. He got a tattoo with my name on it on his ankle.
Get out of here.
He did. Make him show it to you.
You want to see it?
Yeah, but that's one of those, is that one of those fake tattoo deals?
Want to scratch it? Go ahead and lick it. It won't come off.
Did you really do it?
Dude.
How long have you known her when you did that?
About an hour and a half.
That's pretty spooky, Michael. But hey, you got the pink fuzzy heart, so I guess it was worth it.
Yeah, I like that. It's one-handed. One swing of my arm, and his pants were a sticky wet mess would be Emily.
Yeah.
There you go.
We were in Tijuana, and I was reaching behind me, and I grabbed a waiter between his legs by mistake. When I jumped, I spilled my drink in his pants.
You should have seen his face, too.
The waiter?
Yeah, they carry whistles in Tijuana.
Sure.
And
He probably thought it was a hell of a
he
tip.
almost swallowed it.
How do you entertain a woman when she's out with you, Johnny Earl?
I just like to do things that are really outgoing, something that we're both going to appreciate, something that we'll remember. You know, have a good time.
Like a tattoo.
Like a tattoo.
All right,
man.
well, we asked them what exactly you did do to entertain them, Johnny, and here's what they said. One lady said, they were strong, they were purple, they were the sweetest hooters I ever tasted. Second lady said, hail Johnny, master of the screaming butt. And the third lady said, one quick stroke and my little pug was twitching with ecstasy.
One quick stroke and my little pug was twitching with ecstasy would have to be Vidal.
There you go! What does that mean?
I have a little dog. It's a little fat pug, and she's not very, nice to people. She's kind of shy, and she kind of took to Johnny. He just like touched her, and she's all laying on his lap and really loved him.
Okay, what'd you guys do after the dog petting session?
Well, he kind of spent the rest of the time with the dog. He kind of liked the dog.
You like the dog
No, not at all.
more than the actual
No.
date?
No, dog was an icebreaker, a nice icebreaker.
Okay, all right. All right, they were strong, they were purple, they were the sweetest hooters I ever tasted, or hail Johnny, master of the screaming butt.
Let me see. They were strong, they were purple, they were the sweetest hooters I ever tasted. Emily?
Pinta or Santa Maria?
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria!
I said it.
There you go! What exactly does that mean?
Well, Johnny was a bartender, I guess, so it's the name of a drink, so we went to a bar.
A Hooter?
Purple Hooters.
Purple Hooters. What's in the drink?
Tell him, Dave.
I have no idea.
What's in a Purple Hooter?
It's Chambord, vodka, sour mix, and Midori. It's really good, sweet tasting
Couldn't you get something sweeter?
a little bit of sweet.
All right, Michael. You usually like to get romantic on a first date? You bouncer, you?
No,
No?
not at all.
So tattooing is as far as you'll go on a first date?
Basically,
Well, you gotta draw that line. We asked them about romance, and here's what they said. Michael, one lady said, his tender lips caressed my flesh like dew on a daisy. Second lady said it was a big, cuddly panda bear hug. And the third lady said, if passion has a name, it's Michael.
It was a big, cuddly panda bear hug. Would have to be Nina. Is that what you call
There
it?
you go! Why'd you say that, Vidal?
Because Michael is a very big, buffed kind of guy. Beautiful, beautiful arms and stuff. And when he was leaving, when our date ended, he just, he just kind of gave me this big hug, and it just felt like a big teddy bear.
I've never seen a teddy bear with a tattoo, but I guess I'll have to believe you there. Born to hug. His tender lips caress my flesh like dew on a daisy, or if passion has a name, it's Michael.
If passion has a name, it's Michael. I would like to try Adina.
Oh, there you go. Tell me about the passion, Adina.
Well, we had a really nice night. We was very casual. We went for dinner, and then we went to about 8 different clubs down in the area that I'm from.
8?
Yeah, I think like 7 or 8. In any case, we're at the club. We decided to leave. I picked up about 10 balloons. I stole them from the club. It was really cold, and he had his arms around me, and I was turned with my back to him, and I turned around, and I looked him in the eyes, and I said, make a wish. And we let go of the balloons, and he kissed me. And it was like the most passionate, perfect kiss I've ever in my life had.
What'd you wish for, Michael?
I'm not telling you. It hasn't come true yet.
What'd you wish for, Adina?
Secret, secret.
I bet they're dumb wishes anyways. How do you know when the time is right to be romantic on a date, Johnny? Do you make a wish?
well, first I start out by going to the tattoo parlor, and then
Sure.
I buy a dozen balloons.
Uh-huh.
No, actually, I don't think you're. I think it's something that you can't plan on. It's just the chemistry between the two. There's a right time and a right place for it.
Okay,
You
all
know,
right.
never
Well, we
put a
asked the
prediction
ladies
on
if there was a right time and a right place on their dates with you, Johnny. And here's what they told us. The first lady said, he squeezed and teased till I was weak in the knees. Second lady said, he surrounded my body like a huddle of lusty linebackers. And the third said, our flesh throbbed in rhythm until dusk became dawn.
He surrounded my body like a huddle of lusty linebackers. Emily?
Yeah.
There you go. So you guys finished dinner.
Yeah, finished dinner, went to a nightclub, danced, and then he took me home and did that linebacker thing. It was about as forceful as a pack of linebackers.
What happened? How did he surround you?
He just did with his arms. He was just all over me.
Big hug, huh?
Something like that.
All right. He squeezed and teased till I was weak in the knees, or our flesh throbbed in rhythm until dusk became dawn.
Our flesh throbbed and rhythm until dusk became dawn would be Vidal?
There you go. Yeah.
No, we had a really great day. We went to the Phantom of the Opera. He took me to the Phantom, yeah. And I don't know, we loved it so much that he bought the CD. And then we went back to my house, and he put in the CD, and I lit candles to kind of make it kind of neat and stuff.
Did you hide upstairs?
No, we kicked back and we listened to the CD, and the next thing you knew it was like really late and stuff. So that's just what we meant.
Okay.
Really?
Till dawn.
Well, it's kind of late, so I guess dawn was like right around the corner, so.
It always is. All right, come on back. We're going to find out more about these guys from Columbus, including which one of them is going to leave a rose pillow, so don't go away. It started here in Spain. The three boats sailed down here, past this guy with the horses in the water, and ended up here, Columbus, Ohio, which is why we have our two studs from Columbus. Let's see them again. They're right over here. Just a little history refresher course for you there. All right, you two Colombians, you know the deal. The guy with we got some descriptions of you from these three ladies before the show. You tell me who they're describing, I'll give you a heart. Fair enough? Michael, we start with you. According to these three Los Angeles women, who's most likely to carve his girlfriend's initials into a tree?
That's
Just take it. Any reason besides the obvious?
No reason besides the obvious.
That doesn't even need an explanation. We'll just move right on. Johnny, who's most likely to leave a rose on a woman's pillow, you or Michael?
I'd say me.
He says him. Ladies?
Johnny.
There you go. Why'd you down?
I just see him doing something like that.
Would that impress you?
Absolutely.
More than a tattoo?
Nope.
All right. Michael, who's most likely to wear a Speedo swimsuit?
Johnny.
He says Johnny. Ladies?
Johnny.
There you go. Why, Dina?
Well, when Johnny was changing to go out to dinner, I think I saw one in his little drawer with like an American flag on it or something. Some decorative underwear.
That's why they call it Old Glory, Johnny. Who's most likely, Johnny, to let his mom buy his clothes, you or Michael?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Michael.
Okay, he says Michael, ladies.
Michael.
Hey, there you go. Why would you say that, Vidal?
When Michael and I went out, we went to go shoot pool, and he was dressed really nice, but I thought maybe he should just like change into just a pair of jeans, just kick back or whatever. And you know, he did. He listened to me, so I thought maybe he liked like women's advice, moms.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, son.
Did your mom buy you anything that you're wearing right now?
Just these Speedos.
Mom's no Speedos, there's no doubt about it. Michael, who's most likely to make love on the beach?
Me.
He says him, ladies.
Michael.
Ba-boom, there you go. Why, Emily?
He likes the outdoors. I figured the beach would be great with him.
Uh-huh. Have you ever, Emily?
Maybe.
All right. Johnny, who's most likely to do the wild thing on his lunch hour, you or Michael?
Michael.
He says Michael, ladies.
Johnny.
Oh, why, Adina?
Johnny would do it anytime, any place that he could do
Come
it.
on back and find out which one of these guys from Columbus is the bigger stud. Welcome back to our Columbus Day special. Two guys from Columbus, one of whom Michael has 7 hearts. The other one, Johnny, has 6 hearts. It is neck and neck as we steam into the new world. We're going to start with you, Johnny. You tell me who you want to go out with again. If she picks you, bada bing, we'll send you any place you want to go, and we'll pay for it.
Well, I didn't pick Emily. I mean, we had a great time. The date was kind of short, but it was, she turned me on to some new things that I hadn't tried before, so it was outgoing in that respect. Sushi, I better clarify that. Sushi and sake.
Okay.
Adina, I didn't pick. She's very outgoing, had a great time with her. So I picked Vidal.
Vidal. Yeah. Why Vidal?
I picked Vidal. She's more like a woman than a giddy little girl out to just do anything and everything. I can speak to her on an intellectual conversation.
Okay.
We had a good time at the Phantom of the Opera.
All right, which is a great show. All right, now if she picks you, where are you going to go?
I think we're gonna go to like the Virgin Islands, kind of hang out there, maybe cruise over. She'd never, you know,
Sounds
sail
pretty
over
hot.
there in the misty blue seas.
Michael, go ahead. It's up to you.
Well, I didn't pick Vidal. She's a gorgeous girl. And
Well, you'll certainly remember this show the rest of your life, Michael.
well, I'm never going to forget her, obviously.
No. Every time you clip your toenails, you'll think of her.
Yeah, she's a great girl. She's really, really pretty. Had a good time, but I don't know. We didn't have a lot in common, and
You do now.
well, now we do. Yeah.
But I admire your spirit of adventure. I truly do.
Yeah. I didn't pick Emily. We had a great time. Tijuana. It was like a blast. It's the best time I ever had in my entire life. And she did keep up with me drinking.
Best time you ever had?
Yeah, best
Okay.
time I've ever had.
So you
But
pick?
I don't know if I'm wild enough for her. Picking Adina.
Adina, all right. Why?
I don't think anyone can forget the balloons. The balloons was really cool. That was really cool.
Okay. All right, well, if she picks you, where are you going to go?
Anywhere she wants.
Ba-boom. All right. All right, now, Emily, neither of the guys picked you, but you have a good time?
I had a blast.
Second time around?
Second time around.
All right, would you show us who you picked? Michael. All right. All right, Johnny, you're trailing by 1, and you picked Vidal. Vidal, if you pick Johnny, you could be off on a cruise to the Virgin Islands. What's it going to be? Johnny! All right, put up or shut up time, Adina. You said it was the most romantic time you ever had, the balloons on the beach. If it was, you're going to go...
Wherever I want.
Wherever you want. If not, these people are going on a cruise to the Virgin Islands. What's it going to be?
Wherever I want.
Hello! Congratulations, Michael. Good show. Go there and give her a kiss. There you go. It's Columbus Day. A salute to him and to all of you who are truly adventurous in spirit.
Hey yo, a promotional fee has been paid by the following. At last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy Fingers press-on nails in clear colors and French manicure. Quality made affordable by Lee Nails. Knows Better, the spray. Relief without addictive drugs. And Knows Better, the gel. That soothes with lanolin and aromatic vapors from Lee. Johnny Cat Firmer Clumping Scoop Formula Cat Litter is multiple cat strength in a 100% recycled box. Johnny Cat Scoop Formula Cat Litter.